evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back on PUBG. It's great. I'm here with Hayes as well. It is the GLL Wingman Season 9. I was trying to work out upstairs with Saint how many have I done. I don't actually know. I'm thinking like all the way back to like, did I do the first one with Boogie? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. That's a possibility. I
don't know. I did some stuff with him, and that was a long time ago. So
that's a fair while ago. Yeah. I mean, I can't remember when that was.
There's an old reference for you.
Yeah. Blimey. We are here, ready to go. And obviously, it's the finals, right?
And you've been doing the whole thing, right? Yeah. You've been here in Stockholm, living the dream.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give up on this cable because it's twisted like crazy. I was trying my best to wrestle it behind me. This chair, look, Toby, we need to talk. You've got this in like full relax mode. What is going on?
Chilling.
It's just right.
Maximum relaxing.
If I pull this thing, I could either drop.
You'll go down. I think the left side is the one where it works. But there is no thing.
You know why? Because I tuned into you guys the other day, and Toby was like up here, and you were down there. I was like, what's going on? Apparently something's ready. I didn't quite catch what he said. I was waffling. The schedule. Let's have a look at what's going on now. I'm gonna warn you guys. It's going to be a long day. There's like 15 hours of broadcast ahead of us. This is going to be a monster. I'm here. Hayes is here. Upstairs is Toby as well, who's obviously been bringing it you throughout the week, as well as Saint, who's recovered. He's back.
Yes, finally.
I reckon I'm going to catch all the germs. I'm not too sure. We're starting off. It's going to be Sanok. That's changed. That's changed because it was Sanok, Miramar, Mirror, then Triple Erangel to finish.
I am confused.
That might be maybe wrong on the graphic, or maybe it's changed.
I think we'll just trust the graphic, I suppose.
It's changed in the last second. Get screwed, Toby. We get Erangel, you get Triple Miramar. He was just giving us grief upstairs. He's like, you're going to get all the Miramar games.
I like that.
So it's Sanok and 2 Erangel starting things off. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, I think the next day will be 3 Miramar, 3 Erangel, and then 2 Sanok at the end.
So we should. This is the prize pool, of course. It is a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yes.
$20,000 arenas. Obviously, Wingman is just 2 people. 10K each.
That's a
big stack.
Sum of money.
That's a big stack.
What is it? It's 50K for.
I'm glad no FaZe boys are rolling in it, because if they walked away with like Uber rocked up, it's like, boys, I just won 700K. I'll take you 20 as well. It's just like chump change.
He also won the PNC as well, right?
Yeah. Just like rolling in the money. Here's the point system. Of course, it is 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know how it works. All the way down to a big 0 at 13.
Donut at 13.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's going to be a long day. So we're covering, obviously, starting things off, it's going to be Europe and CIS regions all combined into one, the pros. It's the pros today. Tomorrow will be European Open, starting things off, and then European Pros to finish off the European Pros. Later on, of course, we are also going to be doing the North American and South American, which are going to be also combined. I believe it's the Open first, and then into the Pros. So that's all tonight. So Europe Pros, NA and SA, Open into NASA Pros. Basically, bang. We're going through till about 7 a.m. It's 4 p.m. here in Stockholm. We're here for 15 hours. It's going to be
It's going to be great.
Night. Stay with us for as long as you possibly can. I'll be amazed if anyone stays with us throughout the whole thing.
Imagine.
If you did, I think you're lying. Maybe you just kept it on as a second tab. I'm fine with that. It brings us the numbers. We're all happy about the numbers.
That's fine. Yeah, exactly. I'm fine with that as well. It's going to be a long day, but I'm intrigued to see how they're going to do on Sanok though, because Sanok obviously starting off first. It's going to set people up, that's for sure. Let's have a look at who's going to be playing tonight. So obviously the teams, you guys have been watching it throughout the week. Any crowders out there? Any crowders? Back to the lobby. You've obviously got the CIS guys, Crow Crowd duos, Digital Athletic duos, G2. You know, the usual names are in there as well. M47 guys, NIP duos who didn't do that well, I've got to be honest, coming through. Team Liquid, they topped it, if I'm not mistaken, throughout the pros. So on the qualifying. So there's a lot of big names in there. There's no doubt about it. But there's also a few new names. Exactly. Yeah. We have the CIS players coming over from their own regional qualifier, and you got obviously like M19. We've seen that. I mean, I think that's the new team they picked up because they
M19 White.
Yeah, because they did drop the previous
the PEL roster because they're getting the visas, etc. Yeah,
and then obviously they've come back in with a whole new different roster, which is cool to see. It's nice. And then obviously you got the 2-7 duos. You got the 7 duo, 7 pro over on the right side there. Tornado Energy, Batia. All right, yeah, and then Tornado Energy Duo. Different names there because obviously there was the Tornado Energy Battle and Tornado Energy Storm or whatever. Yeah,
Energy Storm, Energy. Yeah, that's it.
So we got 2 of those, and
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Damn, the game's already going. They've launched.
Yeah.
This is good. The lobby is full. It looks like we're going to be starting on time. That's what I love to see. The players ready and waiting to go. We are ready and waiting to go. What, you got any favourites? Got any favourites coming for this one? Obviously, we've got to be looking at Team Liquid.
Yes,
it's a standard. Yeah. Anybody else alongside that? N47, I think. Honestly, they really impressed me as a squad in Phase 3, so I'm not too surprised to see the duo's doing well.
Yeah, exactly. I forget which duo it is. It isn't here. I think, was it Paige and Ivan? No, Paige and T-Bone, I think.
Is it T-Bone, is it?
Possibly. I'm not sure. Or it could have been the other one.
Yeah.
No, I think it was Vasco and T-Bone in the Open, and I think Ivil and Page are in this one.
Ivil and Page are in this one.
I think so.
Good. Well, Ivil was in the finals when I did DreamHack many moons ago.
That's right, yeah.
Martin will be happy. It's when Avenger and Balok won DreamHack. It was their claim to fame.
So he was there, was he?
Yeah.
Interesting, because I never knew that he was.
It was before Balok joined Ghost.
Yeah. So that's pretty early on, to be fair. That's quite interesting.
Back before, actually, it would have probably been around similar time that you were in Plumbers. Together?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I think it must have been around similar time.
Yeah, exactly. I was with.
It was like December.
Yeah, I was
17.
Could have been right. Yes, it was. No. I think it was 18 for sure. Because 17 December, I just left.
Was it after Oakland then? It must have been after Oakland, right?
No, because I joined Big after Oakland. After I got released from Liquid. This is like a whole story now of me.
I mean, where do we want to go with this? Because we could go Plumbers, we could go Vitality, we could go Liquid.
I mean,
where do we want to go?
It's different.
There's a reason you're here on the casting desk with me nowadays.
Yes.
Oh, just say it.
I'm enjoying it though. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good sort of venture into the.
This is the best way to go. I've got to be honest.
Actually,
this is the best way to go. Yeah. If you're a retired player and you're actually, you can be vocal and put across your points, then this is a very good way to go. I'm a little scared for when James decides to retire because we're all done.
Yeah.
His fuzz face is just like, I'm going on the analyst desk, boys, and Froz would be sad facing stuff like that. But anyway, we're live. Here we go. Wingman Pro is underway. It is the grand finals, season 9, 20K for the winner. Who's going to take it all?
We'll have to see. The playing path is kind of rough, I'd say. That's a rough playing path for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is with Sanok, you can kind of drop anywhere, right? Even no matter where the playing path is, you'd have to be literally going over Camp Alpha to struggle to reach Bravo, but I think it's not too many problems. We are going to have Rick Krentz going in there with Ibiza into boot camp with the Liquid boys. I think that's just a cheeky peek. I think.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, his teammate Ubika is just up towards the northeast as well. So, I mean, it makes sense that James and Ibiza have boot camps themselves.
This South Camp Charlie's looking a bit contested. What's going on down here? We got Shiv down there, Monkey with him. They're going to be BSD and Co. They're going to carry on floating by the hour. Coldamenta also floating by, and we already have a Noctiv down. NIP duo landed one. Who's playing as Spud?
That's Miracu. Yep.
Is it Miracu? Yeah, it is Miracu.
The Irish guy, with the spuds, it's stuff, isn't it?
The potato man.
Yeah. Shame he's not potato in game though. That's for sure. Circle. That's a weird.
That's quite a deep one. That is.
Yeah, that's a lot of water. I mean, we spoke about the Erangel 2.0 not having the LAM ratio because the LAM ratio is really buggy with that, so it doesn't work. But here, obviously, it's fine.
Honestly, I'm fine with LAN ratio not being there.
Exactly. That's what Toby's been harping on about.
Yeah. We were starting to discuss it a lot during the end of Phase 3 in the cast as well. And we were talking about the fact that I'm fine with it being there on the final circle because you don't want it bloody end in the water.
No.
But, like you say, for Sanok Phase 3 and for Erangel and Miramar Phase 4, this just doesn't need to be there. It's like an antiquated old thing from when basically everybody would be, diving into the water. You'd see,
true.
Be like, oh, it's the Georgia Bowl River, and you have about 20 cars piling into the river, and there's everyone just bailing out.
I remember those times. Good times. I was one of those people.
So fun to cast, trust me. Yes. But yeah, this is an interesting circle. Obviously, you've got Gaxi with Silas, which is actually a nice combo. I quite like that. Silas did really well in the Wingman God, I want to say last season, but it probably wasn't. It was probably about 2 or 3 seasons ago now.
Yeah, no, I mean, Salah has been on the up and coming, the rise. He's made a lot of friends in the scene, and he's an extremely talented player in terms of mechanical ability.
Young lad as well, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's only 17, so he just turned 17, so he's got about another year until he can actually get into a proper pro league team. But at the moment, he's kind of running with the under 18s. As he likes to call them. But,
TSM moving in close to... That's Iro.
Iro. He's playing with his brother. His
Buyaka,
brother.
His brother, yeah.
Right. So, oh no, that's a scooter and it's not going very fast.
Just got himself Turkish esports player of the year, I believe, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did. Just
well-deserved, to be fair.
Definitely, for sure. He's.
I like the fact that he stayed dedicated to digital athletics for as long as he possibly could, I think, before he had to start thinking of his own career.
Yes.
I think that's where it was. Because he could see that he was obviously clearly there. And speaking to digital athletics, he's getting very close to him. Meanwhile, that is Haruzen being picked off. Some of the Tornado Energy Buyakayas being taken down by D's, ironically. Didn't he used to be on Tornado at one point? I don't know. He's been on a Vanguard, obviously, a long time ago. D's has been on a bunch of teams.
Yeah. He's been on quite
a
few main CIS.
I need to rephrase that because the last time I said he's been on a bunch of teams, and I want people to get salty saying, they jump around teams. More man, just saying.
More man's not here.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah. Speaking about up and coming players, though, Micah, he's the one that surprised me the most. I feel like in this sort of tournament. Speaking of that, Metrelius, DA, they're taking down their Turkish brothers, and Iro is the only one alive for that team now.
And he's in trouble as well. He's in the open. That nade's coming straight at him, and he's been picked off by Mert. Wow. His former teammate takes him down actually, he wasn't with the car. He was with the M4.
M4, solid shots there, but he's come from the bridge there. That's a good spot to camp, I guess, because obviously, you've got so many teams that are coming in from that northwestern side.
Look at this. Speaking of the bridges, look at the eastern bridge.
Yep.
It's getting very crowded. Example there, Paige and Ival coming in behind them with Melman and Example just ahead. You got the G2 boys even just slightly further ahead of that, all just around Painan. Speaking of it, there's Example caught out. Evil doing work.
Yeah, Paige backing him up there as well, so they're going to try and flank around or do something to try and get another angle because Melman's got a decent amount of cover there. Paige, he's been tagged up too, but he's still got Ival's cover, it looks like.
Yeah, that nade's going to be on point as well. That's nicely banked around the side. It did no damage. How is that possible? It hit the tree as well. It must have just been out the splash radius or maybe a little lump of something, but he's been caught out. That second nade may well do the job, but he's getting the flank around, and Paige will take him down.
Good stuff there. Paige and Ival, that's all the duo that we're expecting to do pretty well there, and they've they come out with their first. Is that 2 kills now? Good stuff right there. It's circles coming in pretty fast, and everyone's trying to shove themselves into this small bit of land that we've got here. You got Pokemon and Co. In a boat, trying to sort of beach it up towards the center side of just south of Tambang. I've got to be honest.
I've been watching a lot of Narco on not Narcos the series, Narco the actual real life drug runners.
Okay.
And every time I see people coming in one of those boats now, that's all I think of. It's like they run down from where is it, Algeria or whatever it is, straight up to Spain's coastline, and they're chasing them in the boats. I'm not saying Pokemon is a drug runner. It's just like easy there, but that's all I think of every time now.
It's like a little sort of flashback, isn't it? Sort of
I was just been watching it the last few days. If you ever watch it, 100% recommend it on Netflix.
Okay.
It makes you realize how much of a scary world there is out there.
Yeah.
Something we've got to talk about with Sanhok every time we've talked about it is the fact that the blue moves bloody fast.
Yes.
On here,
Yep.
So which is why we're seeing people starting to really send it effectively.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's, talking of sending, Rax goes down as well. Best luck there. But I mean, it's one of those things. I'm not even sure if they changed it from the public settings. I imagine they have. But
is this future Navi Bestalosh playing with Kemba? Kemba, the highest fragger in Phase 2.
But yes, I mean possibly that could be a thing. Yeah, you never know. Huh.
Obviously, just putting it out there. Aduzi's now saying he's a free agent and is available. Kemba certainly did very well out there. Crowd boys coming in, but the circle has shifted. It's gone over towards Tambang, and that's where we're seeing the action at the moment. Mert getting another one. That's going to be 3 kills for them already.
Yeah, for sure. They've done work already. James, his teammate is down. Ibiza. That's a sight we always see, I think. Unfortunately for Ibiza, but James. I mean, no.
Wow.
In this tournament, he's had a rough wingman, that's for sure. Like he's been.
He'd be down.
Yeah, he's been knocked and dead quite a few times.
He's not been doing the huge plays then.
No. I mean, what is it? James had a 12-kill solo win just on his own and won the game, and it was pretty impressive to watch. And that's kind of what got them to this to this point now. So we'll have to see if Ibiza can pick it back up. Or, I mean, if he can get rezzed at all, actually.
I want to see what Loss is going to do. He's out in the blue. They're up in Camp Alpha. They're miles away.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this is over on the eastern side, that nade. That's a really nice catch. James doing the work.
Can he get the res, though? Yeah, should be okay.
He should.
Fine.
Yep.
Huh, finally, okay, yeah. So Ibiza does get back up. Obviously, circle shifted, as you said. Tambang in the center of it. Batulin and Pokemolodoy as well. Is that a Garubi logo? That looks like a Garubi logo. I like it. That takes us back.
Yeah. I mean, they were the winners of Season 1, wasn't it? GLL Season 1.
Yeah, possibly.
Or was it PGL?
Ooh.
They were both at the same location. I can't remember which was which. But speaking of, Raise Your Edge catching out Kemba and Bestalosh on the hillside. I just saw some flashes coming out from them. So Sigsy doing some work for Raise Your Edge. You can see N47 also creeping in alongside them. Crowd working the way in. Raise Your Edge's second team, which is quick down the south there. We've got Genzu and I think that's BSD in the boat going around the south side.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're sending around the south side towards the coast. So they're gonna sort of, I guess, pop themselves up here. Meanwhile, Pin does go down. Diaz with the flush there. That's the V2 team over here. Is that finished? I don't know.
Oh, Empire. No, they're the Russians.
Yeah,
Snoopy
yeah,
and D's.
Exactly.
Vitu is no. It would be double T.
Oh, okay.
To be correct.
Okay.
I think. Don't correct me on that. Finns, you may know better. But yeah, okay. We've got Orange Snow still in the ruins. He's on his own. He looks like he's lost his teammate, so he's going to be not so strong. Team Liquid. Oh, this time James is the one that gets knocked and flushed by Recurrent. Ubitsa's already there as well. So Ibi is going to come against Ubica.
Yeah.
Ubica, whatever you want to call him.
I have no idea really, to be honest with you, like how you pronounce it, but Ubica, looks like they're going to back off actually. You know, they've got a knock and the flush, and that's all you really want. You know, I think they came in from that northern compound just north of them, and decided to sort of third party something, and they got a point for it. Now they're going to back off and hope that someone else comes in to try and third party that as well.
I don't think Ibi's going to. Yeah, say I think probably they maybe took shots from M47 on that hill. That's maybe what forced them away there. Oh, any Crowders is going to be Misa taking down Krabic. Buster's in trouble as well. The 7 boys. Don't think he's going to be able to do much out there. He's out in the blue still, Misa. He's trying to work his way in, so Buster's really gatekeeping him as best he can. Behind that, Rocky's in the open, Misa, taking this shots. This is a risky play. He's got nothing to lose, literally. He's going to go down. Buster will flush him down, and Misa goes.
Yeah, that's him out. And I mean, I'm not sure exactly where Lost HD actually died, so it's a strange one. But they came in from the northern side, and I mean, obviously, there's so many teams coming in from that side. It's tough to even try and find some space to get over the bridge.
Tactical play from Quick there. Didn't go for the shots on Crowd. Was trying to sneak in behind them, but then themselves have got to be careful. The circle has shifted north into the crossroads, that triangle of death, effectively south of Ruins and east of Tambang. You all know it. The circle's finished there many, many times before. Yeah,
we've seen this multiple times. That was the third circle shift. Obviously, shifts directly away from watch as much as it can. So yeah, it's kind of obvious. I think everyone that was like Sadovnik, Edelweiss, and Salas, Gaxi in the center there, they kind of knew it was going to happen. So very good positioning. Meanwhile, Teme actually takes down both of the Istanbul Wildcats. And
double spray down, that was.
And we've seen Istanbul Wildcats do super well on. Oh
no! This is where Quick strikes. He's been sat behind them the whole time and gets himself a double. Loving it.
Wow, that's I mean, from the blue as well. That's gonna be, I don't know. It's gonna be frustrating for the Crowd duo there for sure. But I mean, you can't. There's not much you can do about it, really.
No. That's Sanok in a nutshell, right there. That's why some do not like it. Buster's in trouble. He's out north. His Evil and Page. They have the Razor Edge duo further south of them there. That's who they're taking the pot shots on. That's Menox and Sigsy down there. They're trying to get a look at. Off in the distance. Ibby's still in his little shack. He's not moving anywhere. Circle continues to shrink. Now, Monkey down south is in trouble. Bestelosh has took his teammate out already. So Shiv went down. So that's why he's adjusting around to Nakam. And that's why Quick's also having to adjust all the way over to the western side. So having to rotate massively here as these boys from Blaze Esports try and make it over the bridge. They do have one behind them, I believe. It is Buster, I think, that's still way out there. But that's the only man that's out in the blue at the moment.
Yeah, you could be right there. But you've got a DPNX team. They're just to their east. Pretty close. I think they're exchanging shots earlier.
I tell you what, Bestelosh and Kemba are taking names at the moment. That's another one they've got, and they're chasing for it. You can see they've already got the 3 kills. They've took Shiv down. They've already got the double a moment to go with Kemba, and now they've got the knock. Menox is going to go down. The question is who's going to take it, because I think it's N47 shooting him. Kemba gets the spray. That's a 4th and counting for the Easy Boys.
Yeah, 2 apiece there. Bestelosh trying to find the other one. Doesn't quite know exactly where he ran off to. Sigs obviously, in the shack just north of them, but he doesn't know that. Ival actually taking some shots at Sigsy, so he's going to back off and go around.
It's gone their way, though.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not too bad. That's a solid circle for them. They can kind of make it work and now, spread around.
I wonder, right? We've seen the circle often bounce to the north from here, off towards that hill by the ruins. I'm wondering if it's going to go that way. I can see Silla's in. He's in there with the NIP guy. Who's he teamed with? Gaxi.
Gaxi, yep.
He's in there with Gaxi. I wonder if it's going to bounce. Basically where Orange Snow is right now, that's where this circle sometimes tends to bounce up north way. We'll see. We'll see.
I think we did actually have 2 circles directly outside of Amorous and...
right on the compound.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right on that southern side of the compound. We've had 2 circles in this Wingman so far. I'm not sure if it was in the Open or the Pro, but nonetheless, we've had 2 there. And I mean, it might happen again. So we'll have to wait and see. That's a nice little crate. Have they even spotted it?
Oh, yeah, they have. Tizerin. Oh, it's Tizerin. Oh, okay. Tizerin Amorous. Decent duo. Mert and Metralius, they're working down the far western side, but it's going to get crowded for them. You can see Pokemolodoy. And who's he with? I can't remember who's with. It's the Grubby boys. Batulan,
that's one, yeah.
They've crept in to the spot which pretty much Metralius and Mert are going to head towards. Monkey is also doing the same. Quick's doing the same. Tam's creeping up behind, trying not to make a sound, but I'm pretty sure M47 are really aware that someone's there. Look at Evil. He's just in Page. They're both looking. They're looking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they can really see him through the blue unless they get too close to it. Oh, X-Team and Deeper, they go down MBS and Mirky with that one. Wow.
Yeah, and I questioned it because they run into ruins. And I was just thinking, where are they going to go from there? Because that crossing is horrible.
Yeah,
and sure enough, they got spotted pretty easily. Tab's still working his way and creeping his way. And Buster's actually got across. He's come across in a vehicle. And that's going to be the end of him, maybe. No, Quick, actually. That's Quick. That's the 2 solos. Down by Nakan. That was down the bottom. Yeah, Buster's actually made it in. He's nading him as well.
I mean, he's doing some work. He's making it hard for them, I suppose.
I mean, his name says Buster Travels.
Yeah,
he has traveled.
Exactly. He has traveled. Now he's busting some people up.
He's done a lot of work. He's a lot of work. But I don't know where else he's going to go from here. Now Silas and Amos, now they light up. NIP also crushing around the side. NIP, I mean, this is their backyard in the old PEL spawn area, so this is where they tend to play. Now it gets hot and heavy. The Metralius gets caught out around the south. That's Pokemoldi. We were talking about the fact that Pokemoldi are going to catch out Mert and Metralius, and expected they do catch them. It's a tough old push. We're into obviously what the 4th or 5th circle now, so it pushes in incredibly fast, and it's starting to catch people on the hop, and it will go to the crossroads.
Yeah, and you're just showing the kill feed there as well. Tab taking down both of the M47 duo there from behind. So
you hate to see it.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
But you also love it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Ibby's still in that little shack, by the way. He's still alive. Edelweiss and Sadovnik, the 7 boys, are also in there. They're in a good spot, but they have Orange Snow. Looks like he's got them dead to rights, but Gaxi and Silla's moving up on the hillside as well. It's down for Deez and Snoopy and Bestelosh Kemba. These 2 have both got, I think, 4 kills between them down the south side as they're getting close to each other. There goes Recrent. That's Sadovnik getting him. That's the 7 boys clashing. There's like a 3-way battle on that hillside at the moment. And
there was a lot of CIS players already still left in the game here. You got a lot on the southern side. Tizerin, Amorous, and Snoopy, Diaz, Bestelosh, Kemba. They're all there. Even the old Groovy.
It doesn't surprise me. I always find CIS are very good at duos. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the last Wingman I did, it was the two Navi, both duos, first and second. And that's when we thought we were going into PL. It was just before PL started. We thought, oh, it's going to be an incredible Navi team. They absolutely did shite. I think they got, 14th in there, something like that? Or no, they just got outside the relegation zone, and then they just changed the entire team.
Yeah, that was the old one. Yeah, but nonetheless, they're...
It was Recrent, it was Batulan, it was Pokemon. So it was a lot of the players that we're seeing here in this final circle. Pokemon gunning down D's. Don't think they ever played on the same team. I don't think D's obviously with Vanguard. I don't think he was ever on Grubby D's.
No, I don't think so. But Galaxy does take down Batulan. That's a knock coming in. But I think it looks like, actually, yeah.
Bestelosh and Kemba are going to come in and clean up that south side.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got one down. Batulan is knocked. Pokemon is on his own. Meanwhile, back in the north, Sillers catches NIP both down. That's going to be NBS and Spud, a.k.a. Miraku, both down. Batulan put to rights by Sillers, just a spin and shoot. Hammerus looking for Pokemon, but he's got to the rock.
Yeah, he's got some ground to make up for, though.
In the north, Sadovnik and Edelweiss, they're rushing, they're pushing, they're going straight over, they're looking for him. Scooby and Hellscream, but they push too much and it's cost them. Hellscream peeks around, gets Edelweiss down. Meanwhile, back down south, Kemba has finished off Pokemon, so Kemba and Bestelosh, I think they've got about 6 kills and counting at the moment. They're doing some work down south. He is indeed 3 apiece. You couldn't ask for better. Snoop is the next target. That nade is pinpoint, just catches his back. It's bounced a little too far, but they know exactly where he is. They're pushing as a double. Very aggressive stop from Bestelosh. You're going to go up and over, straight around the side, shoots him in the back. Kemba in the end is the one that caught him. And they are picking up kills, but there's a knock. It's Sillers. He's going off.
Yeah, Sillers. He's got the angles, and it's so hard for Kemba and Bestelosh to even get anything done here. They have to move into the circle as well, over north.
How has this circle gone to Ibby again? And the tab as well, by the way. Ibby's still in that shack. He's been in there the whole time. 60 as well. The circle's gone to them. Orange has got Sillers pretty much pinned here behind that tree. That's a nicely cooked nade. Is it just going to trickle down? It's gone too far. The downhill roll didn't work out. Forward for him. He gets the headshot onto Sadovnik. The tag comes in and he finishes him off down to 8 health, but he survives. Kemba now and Bestelosh, they got problems. They got Tizerin and Emerus right up behind him, and Tizerin sprays down Kemba.
Yeah, that's a solid spray there. Good stuff. And best luck. I mean, he's getting tagged up by Sigsy as well, just in the shack. Tizerin tries to I guess stop him from stealing his kill, I suppose. But
he's got Tizerin down.
Yeah.
Amorous is the last man. He's looking for Bestelosh in there. Tossed out a flashbang and just trying to flush him out. Bestelosh has managed to make it on the hillside. He's going to get sprayed down. No, doesn't get it. Tizerin gets finished off by Sigsy, and now Amorous has got that horrible cross. Sigsy's going dead to rights.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way he can even get crosses. I don't think he's got many smokes either. Bestelosh just trying to hide it, from Sigsy and also Amorous as well.
They're all solos. Everybody's a solo left. 8 players, 8 teams.
Oh, wow.
Who's going to come out on top? And bearing in mind, the points drop off really quick. There goes Amorous. They were in that Crossroads compound the entire time. They benefited from it severely. Now we're seeing them drop, though. Ibiza get 1 down. Hellscream dropped. Ibi has finally woken up. He's coming out of his shack. His grenade has gone a little too far, though. Everybody else is sitting the ground. Ibi will go down. That's going to be Liquid in 6th place as Yubika takes him down. Now Sigsy's on the move, but don't forget about Tab. He's took down 2 N47 already, lying prone and waiting. Is he going to get more?
I don't even see Tab. Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
There he is. He gets Sigsy down, but that gives his position away. Yubika knows where he is, but he doesn't get a chance to strike.
No.
And Bestelosh got took out in there as well. I think Orange Snow got him.
I think so, yeah, possibly, yeah. But Tabby's, he definitely knows where he is, obviously. But Circle does kind of shift center-ish towards the south, the northwest. As nade comes out. That's a big bounce.
All CIS left. Tab takes down Yubika. Nice nade. It's Orange Snow versus the Tab. Former Crow player. Used to be on the Jokers as well. Tab, of course. Orange Snow playing for Unity in Phase 3 as well. So both experienced PEL CIS players.
What can they do? I mean, it looks like Tab's got the only kind of hard cover in the circle here. But if it does, I'm surprised that Orange Snow has gone around here. Maybe he wants some more meds and utility. But he
He's got
should
nothing.
really be going. Yeah,
I mean, I guess first aid, maybe he wanted one, but
you don't need 400 bullets.
at this stage, in this circle, you're not going to get a chance to use a first aid, really.
No.
It's going to be you either land your shot or you don't. It's as simple as that. He goes for the spray down. He lands the shot. Orange Snow takes it. Unity will pick up game 1. It was just a 4-kill finish. I'll be very interested to see how many kills the likes of Bestlosh and Kemba got. I think they were over 7 or 8. In and around there. A couple of others, obviously, with some high kills as well. Tab ended up with 4, of course, as well. Ubika got themselves 4 with Recrent. Sigsy got the 2. Kemba and Bestlosh, indeed, they had 7. It was just the 1 for James and Ibby, and they got that 6th place.
Yeah.
I mean, Team Liquid, right? Just the same in squads, the same in duos. They lose a player early. There's always someone snaking in a circle.
Yeah, I mean, it has to happen, right? There's nothing else they can really do. And I mean, Sanok for snaking is probably perfect. I mean, you saw it with Tab there. Tab just comes behind M47 and just completely decimates them.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights for this game. It was Turkey on Turkey. Metralius taking down Iroh's brother there. Obviously, Metralius ironically replacing Iroh in the team. The Crocodile boys did all right at the start, but then I think they were caught short in the blue. And that's Tab. That's Tab taking down N47, the double. And this was the fall. I got to be honest, Bestalosh, I think Bestalosh and Kemba, I think they had that in the bag if they hadn't been caught from behind there by Tizerin.
Yeah, for sure. It's yeah, it is what it is. This is Sanok, I suppose. And,
they'd laid down the smokes to get across from Sigsy as well. They were sort of, they'd done enough to, they would have got to Sigsy's shack because they'd double pushed him as a duo, right? They'd have had the numbers advantage, but as it was, they had to stop. But yeah, I mean, it ended up it cost Tizerin and Amorous because that lit up for Sigsy to take them down. So it's just the way the duos work. What a cracking start. Yeah, so Sanok, honestly, you know, Sanok took a lot of flack.
Yeah.
I enjoy casting Sanok. I'm not going to lie. It's always entertaining. I know it's not great for players to play. Sometimes they have problems with it, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there's so much action going on. There's flanks, there's solos picking up 2PCs, and there's so much.
There's a lot of third party.
But
I'll give you that. I'll give them that. Yeah.
That's also why they hate it as well.
That's also why they hate it, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it's obviously similar to Vikendi. So much third party goes on. Guys, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, it's going to be Erangel, double Erangel, duos. Tune in. We'll see you in a minute.